New tonight, a story that is as old as the desert itself, or at least the desert as we humans know it.
Yeah, the snakes are out for the spring, and they aren't just spooking hikers, all right? They're slithering under the feet of napping grandmothers.
Ooh, Karen Brown is live in Scottsdale now with more on this story, Karen.
Yeah, Brandon and Heather here at the Scottsdale Fire Department, they are getting up to a dozen snake calls a day. Yesterday, they had 6 within an hour because this is the time of year that the snakes are on the move. Unless, of course, they decide that it is time to take a nap right next to a sweet little grandmother who's dozing on a patio on this wonderful afternoon.
This is the sound that woke Virgie McDavid from an afternoon nap.
I was sitting here, and I had my feet propped up here, and I had my phone here, and I kind of dozed off. And I woke up, and I heard the phone, then I looked down, I heard this strange noise, and it was right under this corner here.
The snake was right under your feet?
Right, yeah, straight back in the corner there. I thought, okay, how am I going to get out of this chair? He never stopped rattling. He never stopped. He just rang.
How quickly did you get from here to inside?
It was pretty quickly. I did it pretty fast.
Virgie raced from her chair to inside her son's house and called 911, but when Scottsdale Fire arrived, the snake had moved.
I'm still kind of shaking. I'm an old woman, and they're going to think I'm having hallucinations or I'm dreaming it up or, you know, all kinds of things. But so I'm glad they found it.
She seemed had a little anxiety.
Pete Tocco managed to grab the snake and released it back into the desert.
We usually try and grab her by the head so they can't strike us.
I'm just taking her out.
Brian Hughes with Rattlesnake Solutions says the snakes are now moving from their winter dens to where they will spend the summer.
Kind of come out, they're getting their first meal of the year, trying to meet some girls, you know, trying to get out and do all the stuff that rattlesnakes do. So there's a lot of activity right now. It's not going to come towards you. It's not going to try to get you at that point. Its whole goal is to try to get you away.
Hughes says Virgie's snake is a western diamondback, which is the type of snake keeping firefighters pretty busy this spring.
That you are one of about 130 calls that they have had since the beginning of March.
Really?
What do you think?
Wow, if I'd known that, I'd have looked more carefully before I came out.
Virgie says she's going to be extra cautious now when she's out on the patio, reading, maybe snoozing. Now, Brian Hughes says here is a good tip. If you have dog food out or cat food or horse food or garbage or anything that would attract rodents, you are also attracting snakes. Reporting live in Scottsdale, I'm Karen Brown, 3TV.